So about that ass.
Oh, okay, finally.
That's the name of this chapter. That ass.
Excuse me. I believe it's pronounced dat ass.
So I apologize for making you wait a whole 24 hours, but there is an enemy where his anus is literally prolapsed.
Wasn't that Mimic? What? Not Mimic. What's the Pokemon that does that?
Pyukumuku.
Well, Thon has a prolapsed anus.
Yeah.
Pyukumuku.
Hey, what's the Pokemon with the prolapsed anus?
And we literally take advantage of his ass when that splatter kill comes up.
That was fucking unpleasant.
Didn't even leave a scar.
They couldn't render it.
No.
That was as horror movie as it gets.
Yeah.
Totally.
So we have our new survival arena, the West Mansion lobby.
What's the point of the arenas?
More pictures, but you can also upgrade your skills in there too.
What the fuck are they fighting over?
We don't know.
Screen-
I'm also
screen
gonna warn you.
time.
I'm also gonna warn you guys this. I'm also gonna tell you this. The load times in this game sucks.
Really? Like, well, we've already been like in this for more than 10 seconds.
Question. Are you going to show off some of the arenas?
Probably at the end.
All right.
Phase 2. The doll that bled.
All right, so we're going to our second stage.
The doll that bled.
If it bleeds, we can
Kill
kill
it.
it.
And also get health back.
Well, that was my blood. Whoa, shit. Damn it.
The right. I'm at state of the
Listen, you were
right.
given that. Oh, I haven't watched Loaded Weapon in a long
Remember
time.
that?
Yeah.
Yes.
The right. I'm at the right.
Sorry, that is a reference to a movie called Loaded Weapon,
Yeah.
which is probably one of the funniest movies I've ever seen.
Loaded weapon.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be a spoof on like Lethal Weapon and all of those types of movies.
Yeah.
But there's a scene where he says he tells the guy he's walking down to the prison cell,
Yeah.
and he tells him to stay to the left. So then halfway through, he's down there. He's like, "The right, I'm gonna stay to the right," and then you cut back, and there's some guy grabbing him through one of the.
And
through
Samuel
one of the bars.
Jackson's like punching the guy in the arm. Yeah.
Samuel
It's a
Jackson.
great movie.
Samuel L. Jackson and Emilio Estevez in probably the only actual comedic role I've ever seen Samuel L. Jackson in.
Like purposely a comedic.
Yeah, because everybody laughed at parts from Pulp Fiction, but it wasn't actually a comedy movie. This was actually a comedy movie.
Yeah.
Well, then with a Tarantino movie, you can't tell what it's going to be. Anyway.
Yeah, you don't know what you're supposed to laugh at and what's supposed to make you uncomfortable.
Yeah.
One of my favorite visual gags to close that up was like, I didn't see anything, right? These matches say you're lying. And the matches say you're lying.
They say you're lying on them. No, I like there's a scene where he speaks into a megaphone and it all comes out in Japanese.
Yeah.
So he looks and it says made in Japan and he just turns around and says, "Can I get one of these made in America, please?" It's that kind of silly. It's like Naked Gun type silly.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So that's definitely a movie to see.
There's different auras
but
around
back
the
to
monsters.
beatings.
Yeah, there's different auras around the monsters, Ellie. Does that mean is that like their own health gauge? Like red means you can go for the insta-kill now? Or?
Yeah.
Okay, so if they are glowing red,
That means you can splatter
you
kill.
can splatter kill. Like those rats.
So when the heavy freaking metal reaches its 50 threshold, does that mean you will unlock that trophy
Yes.
for the actual like trophy system?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, so we got to get that symbol.
Do the trophies get you anything?
No.
No, they're probably
they're just okay.
Yeah, probably just points.
It's this one right here, but we're not going to do it yet.
Punch eyeball. I like it was straight and to the point.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, we
I
had
think
to
you
punch
might
the
have to
eyeball
punch
first.
the eyeballs first.
Yeah.
Here's looking at you.
Just add a 3 stupid sound effect.
Hey, he is John Cena. Now they can't see him.
Now we're going to our first 2D section.
Oh yeah, they.
Oh, so this game has a throwback to the
on.
original game?
Yep.
Now, how does it compare to the original game? I should ask, because you play both.
It's not difficult.
Okay. I can actually finish it.
Now we got a new weapon. A shaving blade.
Is the 2x4 in this game?
We had the 2x4.
Did we have the 2x4?
Yeah, but it's not just a plain 2x4.
Yeah, it's like a
In the-
cudgel.
Yeah, in the very
Cudgel.
first game, it was just a 2x4.
It was a regular- it was a good old
nails or
plank.
anything. Yeah,
But that's all you needed, because
anything.
this smacked the fuck out of everything.
Yeah. You
Oh,
bash,
my blade
bash them
broke.
into the background.
Yeah.
You'd hit them and then they'd
They
splatter
splatter
up
in the
on the wall. I
background.
love that. I played all three
Oh,
of
there
them.
we go.
I
What,
never
all
beat,
three Splatterhouse?
Yeah, I never beat all three of them, but I played all three.
Well, you were the one that introduced me to Splatterhouse.
Yeah,
So
well, that's
it was
TurboGrafx.
TurboGrafx, yeah.
And I think there was one or something like it for the NES. It might have been Japanese.
Yeah, it was a Japanese only.
Japanese only.
There was an NES Splatterhouse game?
For the Famicom.
Yeah.
Famicom.
Okay.
Yeah.
Game. Okay.
Oof, I can relate.
Yeah, big ball in the cage.
That guy was me.
Oh, damn. What?
Oh, nice effect.
What?
Yeah, that's a nice effect. I like that. What the
Okay.
hell was that?
What?
Is that a baby in there?
There was.
There was. Now it's just num-nums.
Why'd you have to call that baby numbnuts?
Num-nums.
Nums.
Did you call him numbnuts? No, I think he said num-nums.
I believe I said num-nums.
Wouldn't be surprised if that baby was voiced by Jim Cummings.
Oh, God.
Because what hasn't he fucking voiced at this point in his time?
Spike's instant death.
No.
But you don't want to get hurt.
Hand job dungeon.
The hand job dungeon.
Yeah,
All
the
right.
mask is the comic relief of the game.
Well,
If you find that shit funny. If not saying that I don't laugh, but I'm saying if
well,
you
that's
find that
that's
funny.
the intention. Though.
Yeah.
Whether or
Right.
not you find it funny isn't totally.
It just
different
revels in like black
Yeah.
gallows humor though.
Look at all the blood I'm getting.
Yeah, but you're maxed out on blood.
Set the
so-
Red Cross on Donations Month.
Look at all the blood we're getting.
We're gonna need like a shitload of Coke and donuts when this is all done.
See, I'm the one that would work for them.
Yeah.
And show up to Blood Donor Day dressed as a vampire. Like classic Dracula.
I'm wondering if
vampire.
people have done that though.
just show up
Like
like,
if someone actually have a donation drive on Halloween.
are you here to draw blood? Are you here for blood? I'm here for the withdrawal.
Yeah.
Is this not the rehab center?
Is this the orange juice and cookies I get? I don't know. They're very blah.
Halloween Fest, people.
I rate the service 3 out of 5. Blah.
Hey, that's still pretty good.
Hey, you crushed his head. One head.
Okay, just one head.
That was like just a backhanded slap.
Let's get this one.
Like I say, Rick,
Two
Rick and
heads.
Jen had some pretty kinky relations.
Yeah, I know. A lot of pictures. Why they weren't
3 heads!
Why they weren't in a folder at his house or something? I don't know.
Yeah, I know. Like that's what a porn folder's called, buddy.
You
No-
carried
hey,
these with you?
nothing beats the real thing.
Yeah.
I yearn for a woman's touch.
He says as he crushes the skull of a demon.
Look at this photograph.
Got him.
It's a half-torn picture of Jen.
It's a picture of Jen, but missing one piece.
Every time I do, it makes me weep. This song's becoming oddly more appropriate for this game.
Oh, there's his lungs.
Yeah, so for a demon of hell, it's got surprisingly human lungs.
They're not demons of hell.
Oh, they're experiments.
They're
They're
experiments.
experiments.
I'm kind of like noticing. I'm thinking of the coloration change every time you go for those splatter kills, and I'm wondering if maybe at one point they were thinking of having the whole game stylized like that.
Oh, just everything outlined a
Yeah,
certain way.
you see how vivid the color palette is now in the middle of like their orange lighting and all that sort of shit. I'm
Yeah.
wondering if at one point they were thinking of having that the entire game, but they decided against it because it might have been too distracting.
Maybe too intense.
Yeah, listen to Pooh.
Or
Fuck
you
'em
know
up.
what? It doesn't fit the aesthetic. It's supposed to be dark and gloomy, and then you have all these bright, colorful monsters and everything. It probably just didn't work.
I don't know,
Maybe
man.
on a grand scale, it didn't work.
I think as an homage to like the late 80s, early 90s horror movies, well, especially the 70s shit, because one of my favorite things about Nightmare on Elm Street, the original, was the dot matrix new line cinema logo.
Oh, yeah.
Beginning of the film. Oh, the Rick Raff, the police
With
raft.
the Splatterhouse logo and the retro wave font.
Is the
With Rick has the '90s cup design on him. Blue and that teal and purple sort
Oh,
of
okay.
swirl
Okay,
that was
okay,
on
okay.
all the cups in
Yeah,
90s
yeah.
and 90s malls.
At like concession stands and
Yeah.
shit. Yeah.
Question:
What's up?
Is there a PC version of this game?
No.
I was gonna ask if you could mod in Pickle Rick.
Shit.
Well, his name is Rick. Yeah.
Oh, damn, he's
kind
back.
of cool.
Now the only thing in these now is like the Friday the 13th 3D soundtrack. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I
right?
do.
I did not at first, admittedly. Right when you said that, my jackass.
You
want to
talk about a
Dude,
piece? You want to talk about a
dude.
piece of music that does not belong in a Friday the 13th.
The one
movie at
track,
all,
it
the
is
one
that
track.
intro
It is
theme.
the intro theme to Friday the 13th.
If you want 80s, it is the
Friday the 13th
Part 3.
3D's main theme sounds like it belongs in a disco rave.
Oh boy.
Like how the basement of the Resident Evil DualShock Edition sounds like it belongs in a
I
Charlie
will
Brown
play
special.
it for you guys when this part is done. I
A-
put it
as-
here.
as for the view-
We
as
put
for
it
the
here,
viewers.
yeah. And for the viewers, you're gonna have to rely on the link in the description. Don't forget the link in the description.
Well,
I like how
either
it's
that
designed.
or just pause it and then just search it.
Yeah,
We'll wait for you here.
we'll give them a shortcut. Put it in the description.
This Friday the 13th music isn't what I thought it was going to be. Beep, 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 beep.
Very minimalistic.
It just plays "Stand Alive" from the Bee Gees.
But just the part that says "Staying Alive." Staying alive, and then it just recycles that over
Yeah.
and over again.
That could get annoying in the first 30 seconds.
You know what though? The could be played on loop and it'd be like the Psycho. It'd be for Psycho.
You having some trouble there?
Nah, I got it.
The masculine stops talking.
Hey, listen. Hey, Rico, listen.
Rico.
Yeah, the mask is very modern for
bullshit.
Ancient Evil. Although I don't really fault it for that. If anything, it kind of
There
reminds
we
me of Gnome from Tales of Symphonia.
Gnome?
Tales of Symphonia. I mean, Elliot wasn't there for the Let's Play, but in context, it's basically like how up to before him, you're using really flowery language, and Gnome's like, "What the fuck are you saying, dude? Just speak your mind."
Bitch.
You missed.
And Rick goes for the 3 and he bricks.
Brick.
Brick house.
This is
Nothing but wall.
This does seem a little finicky.
Downtown.
There
Boom,
we go.
shaka laka laka.
Yeah, that seemed like you have to be pretty accurate with it.
Well, there is an hour spike.
So a lot of the time, these games add it's sort of a window that you could hit.
Yeah.
Like he threw it almost right next to it, and it didn't go in.
Well, decent hitboxes, I guess, for
Yeah,
now.
it's small hitboxes make it a little more accurate, which is
Demand
kind of
more
decent.
accuracy.
It's kind of decent. It looks a little goofy when you throw it and it's 3 feet off to the side, but then it happens to hit the spike.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, fuck.
Ah, cobras!
Ah, snake! Dude, that's a stick. Oh. Ah, snake! That's the same stick.
You gonna try throwing them?
This Walking Dead mod is amazing.
Right?
Hey, he said.
This
Okay, so the mask said it because I didn't.
I didn't
have
like
to.
that.
this Rick is a lot stronger.
Go Rick Grimes. I was just about to get
This
to that.
Rick is a lot stronger.
I took the form of Rick Grimes from Walking Dead. I'm Grammy Rick!
Grimer Rick just sounds like a hoodlum, yeah.
I see the mask shaved the beard.
A hoodlum who doesn't take a shower. Grimy Rick.
Yeah, he's not heroic or anything.
No.
He just doesn't shower.
Just doesn't shower.
The smelly dead.
Are the spikes protruding? No, they're not. Okay.
No, they're not. But you know what you gotta do. Kill.
Do you have to flick a switch in order to get the spikes to protrude?
Yeah, there was a switch.
Okay.
For the Nintendo?
Where's the switch? Give me the wire. Give me the dude, eh?
Splatterhouse on the Switch. No, technically we have that. The Namco Museum,
You're right.
which should not be $30.
So you gotta have the switch noise.
Yeah.
Because like I got the Namco Museum and it came with Splatterhouse, although it shouldn't be $30.
What
think
comes
it
in
should
the
be.
game?
It's like 9 games, isn't it? It's not
9
even
games
that
for
many.
30 is not that bad.
How many was it exactly? Do you remember?
Not from the top of my head. I think like 12.
12 for 30 again is still not bad.
Depends on the games.
And it's the fact that this is the 90th time you bought those games. That's why I think at this
The 90th
point,
somebody bought them, but maybe the first was somebody new.
I think at this point it's safe to take 30, 40 retro games like that and put them on one game. I don't think it needs to be 10 per game.
It's missing.
I heard that under your lip. Entitlement. I heard you that.
It is entitlement.
Yeah, I caught that. No, but they say that there's a reason why people bitch about like Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3 being like if people would bitch harder if like Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3 was a $60 game. There's a reason why it sold for 40, because you can't have it at 60 over the assumption that it might be someone's first game. The odds are it won't be, so that you have to sell it at a lower price.
See, you're playing odds, but you're not playing. But you see, that's it though. You're playing odds.
It's
but
business.
the thing is, though,
it's business.
Right, but at the same time, though, again, you're playing odds. That's still, you're saying odds aren't. Odds are good. It's not somebody's first game. Odds are good. It probably is. Because I still haven't played a Marvel vs. Capcom game yet.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah,
now
but now talk about the Namco community. Have you ever played Pac-Man?
Good point.
Miss Pac-Man, Galaga. You know, there is a time thing where you get to a certain point where, yeah, come on. You have to have either assumed that they've played some version of them, or accept the fact that even if they haven't played them, it's a very simplistic game. It's not like there's a lot to Pac-Man.
Like I flipped my shit if Pac-Man was being sold for $60.
Yeah, I probably would too, admittedly.
But it's missing the Legend of Valkyrie, though.
Oh, see, I ain't buying that game.
Yeah.
And what was that other game with the knight turning into a dragon?
Dragon Spirit.
Dragon Spirit?
Not in there.
Yeah, see, well, yeah, that wasn't Namco, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, it was Namco.
I'm going to flip my shit in the near 30 years from now when I see Tales of Symphonia in the Namco Museum. Like, fuck.
Damn. It's been reduced to this, huh? Oh, shit. The walls are bleeding.
Everything's bleeding.
Yeah.
Even the saving prompt is bleeding.
See, the problem here is that he hasn't beaten the crap out of the walls yet. So far, everything bleeding has been his fault. Smash.
This place is a mess.
I don't approve of that.
West's wife.
Hey, she's wearing her clothes. What kind of picture is that? This is not Splatterhouse at all.
You know, I'm inside your head, remember? I know what your favorite movie is.
She looks like what's her name from Silent Hill 2?
Maria.
Maria.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Mary Maria.
Hey, cut it out. Then find more things for us to kill.
Or I'm going to keep reading your
Is
mind.
that a portal to hell? What is that in the ceiling?
No, those aren't portals. There are portals, just not. Those aren't portals.
What is happening up
Yeah,
there?
what is happening up there?
Is the house made of blood?
Are we summoning that?
This is-
What was the name of that creature in Blade? The one that needed all those sacrifices?
Lamagra.
Lamagra. There you go.
Lamagra.
Oh, there she is.
We find Wesley Snipes chained up inside here with Blade draining his blood.
Oh, never mind.
Well, I think
Fuck you guys. Fuck you. Fuck you.
what's going on?
You're my only hope.
Damn it.
Oh, yeah, the mask does like to troll Rick every now and again.
No, this isn't the mask. This is the house.
Nah. No, but I'm saying in general, the mask will take a liking to trolling Rick.
Of course.
Some of the cut content was a Carnival episode, I believe.
There is a carnival, yeah.
Yeah, it got cut, but it's ultimately the mask. It's ultimately the mask making fun of Rick for being afraid of clowns. Which, considering what you're doing in this game, is wholeheartedly understandable for the mask to make fun of him for it.
Rick saw it.
Was this game's development like rushed?
I don't want to say rushed, but you really get the feeling there's a couple of cut corners sometimes.
Fucking trouble. Let's go.
I love this.
Will you just shut the fuck up?
That's not a no.
Yeah, he didn't say it.
No, he didn't. Hey, it's the bedroom scene. Oh, this isn't the bedroom scene.
No.
It's no problem. I could just skip this entire
See,
thing.
I'm not
Literally,
so much
I could skip
questioning
it.
what are they eating. I'm more wondering why is there a hand coming out of that guy's mouth.
Yeah, that was what caught my attention too. Well, this Don Corneo mansion scene wasn't what I was expecting.
Really didn't
Corneo?
take
Wait,
well.
did you say Don Corneo?
Isn't it Corneo?
That-
I thought
Don
Corneo.
Corleone.
No. He's talking about the Final Fantasy VII
Final
character.
Fantasy VII.
Oh,
Yeah.
I thought you were talking about Godfather.
Which, I mean, to be fair to Elliot,
Well,
that is kind of what he was named
That
after.
is a reference to that scene too, though,
Yeah,
with,
yeah.
The, with the horse head and everything. So
Yeah. But the horse head was actually a guy just as a girl, and
Yeah.
you know, it was a very weird movie.
Why is this horse head wearing a tiara and sexy lingerie?
Like,
and
he doesn't
a
need
silky
that.
dress?
He's wearing a big purple dress and it's hiding all that shit. Why does he need all that shit?
It's like the protagonist of BoJack Horseman in a dress.
It's called fashion, John.
No, it's called
Look it up.
It's called commitment.
Oh, here's a color palette.
You come to me on this. You come to my slums dressed as a woman. Now I don't claim to know where you come from, and I don't
Fuck!
care.
What the hell?
fuck happened there?
I never had that happen.
I just moved it too. What the fuck
You
happened?
just got one shot it though.
I never saw that happen.
And this is the last day of your life that you could say that. Hey, no headroom is right.
Heads up.
Fuck, that's
Seriously,
a
though,
first.
I wasn't paying attention to your health bar, but it looked like he just fucking one shot.
I think that was a full health one shot.
That was a
or at
first.
least
What the
close
fuck
to
is
it.
he? A hunter?
That's what it looks like.
He might as well be. Like Jesus, I didn't even know that would happen.
His girlfriend is the gatherer.
Fuck.
He's the hunter.
Back in the bedroom we go, champ.
Yep. Fuck you
Can
guys.
you just
I fucking
skip
hate.
these guys? Like,
I can technically. Watch. Skipped it.
It just all sounds like a good experience.
Okay, well, here's this guy again.
that's the equivalent of skipping a cutscene.
Fuck you.
Huh, maybe it's
Oh, that's a almost like a quick time event.
yeah.
That was no quick time event.
Well,
Well,
no.
but just like you have to hit the button at the right time or you die.
Bitch.
Well, it's more like hit him before he hits you.
Well,
Yeah.
but see, here's the thing, though. Elliot, did that happen to you in your test playthrough?
Nope.
Well, that's probably because Ellie was able to hit him before he hit you.
If you hit him every time, you'll never know.
I'm not sure how I feel about that.
Yeah, it's a little.
Because
That's inconsistent. Like, there should be a... No, because I remember some other games pull that kind of a thing, too. One of them being the PS3 version of Revelations, where they introduced a monster called the Wall Blister. That's not in the 3DS versions.
yeah.
I had no idea about it, but it grabbed me, and then I'm like wondering how long is this attack animation going to go on, and then it snapped my back. I was like, oh shit! Ow!
Oh,
Hey, see, that makes
I
more
bet
sense.
that
That makes
happened
sense.
before.
He's
Well,
cursing
that
you
guy
out
got
here.
hit with it too. Yeah.
My blood's moving back.
That's kind of my episode. It's got to respawn.
Whatchamacallit?
You have to hit continue really fast, or it just resets the continue screen because it keeps dying. It's just gonna keep crushing you.
So the mask was like trying to troll you in the afterlife, like got crushed and then just hell with you, going fucking humans.
He does say that actually, technically.
We just did.
Ah, we're back here again. God
See you
damn
later.
it. Hey, remember when we did this on Attack on Titan?
No.
Shut the fuck up. Yeah, we're doing a two-parter again.
Yeah, we kind of lost track of time at the middle of one of the recording sessions for part 2, so we're going to split this off into 2 parts, and we'll see you guys for the conclusion of this chapter in the next part.